I love Kody, but I never wanted to live monogamy, and it feels like more and more that's where it's kind of headed.
Hey Red Lipstick Club, I'm back y'all with another video. I could not wait any longer. I dropped a video Monday. I said we cannot get through Wednesday without having a conversation because season 18, episode 7, in my opinion, dropped a few amazing gems that we cannot just overlook and we cannot not separate out, right? So let's talk about it tonight. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Kody Brown and the statement that he made towards the end of the episode, where he speaks to how Robyn is connecting her respect for him to whether or not he is able to retain his sister-wife relationships. And as we saw earlier in the episode, Christine brings up that Kody Brown has a tendency to string his relationships along, knowing that these relationships have already hit the wall and they aren't really going anywhere, but he strings them along. But Christine never really highlighted what the reasoning was for that, why he decides to string women along, even though he knows he really no longer has a desire to either, number one, be with them, or frankly, maybe even be a polygamist altogether. It could be a challenge to his faith. After all, Kody was not born into polygamy. It's a decision he made as an adult after his father and his mother chose to practice the faith and take on the principle. And he, in turn, decided to take it on after that. I still question whether or not Kody even really believed in the principle. I more so think he took it on and decided to go into polygamy to please his father and to gain respect from his father. Which I don't know, you guys, if he ever really did that. I don't even know if polygamy actually ever made his father respect him or frankly love him. That's to be determined. God rest his soul. His dad has passed away. You'll never be able to ask him anyway. But this whole notion that Kody Brown decided to keep these wives around for love, or I guess for some principled purpose, I don't really think so. I don't know if he was the one that actually had that calling. I think it might be that the wife he actually wanted to be with, Robyn, did have that principle, did want to follow the principle, did have that, I guess, godly calling, and did not want to be in a marriage without polygamy and plural marriage being present within it. When she brings up this statement that she felt tricked, we really don't know what's going on behind closed doors with Robyn and Kody because they're really not forthright about their conversations or arguments or disagreements that they have. As we've seen, both of them have kept those pretty vague as to what they're talking about with each other when it comes to their relationship, their kids, child rearing. They just never are really very transparent about what is going on within their family unit. Whereas we've seen Christine be very transparent, Mary kind of be in the middle, and then Janelle even coming more along. And even now Janelle is being more transparent about what is really taking place in their family unit. That is a real change for us. And it's actually putting us in a position, putting Robyn in a position where it's almost forcing her to come clean about what really is going on and what really is the dynamic between her and Kody. And I think you guys were starting to really see the curtain be pulled back a little bit. And I would not be shocked if sometime soon we hear about some level of separation. For all we know, you guys, they could just be cohabitating and already be separated. Now that he has lost all 3 of his wives, because the last time we saw them kind of together, when we saw them, I guess, filming an interview, I believe it was the People magazine interviews, and they were in separate rooms, they were interviewed separately. So you don't really know if he's living in one side of the house and she's living in the other side of the house. And Robyn really brings up the struggles she had with Kody. And as we're fast forwarding at this point, during these interviews, all 3 of the other wives had left at this point. So he was no longer a polygamist. He was actually a monogamous. And as you guys have seen, religion seems to be something that drives a lot of the decisions for Robyn. Religion and selfishness and narcissism, but religion for sure is driving a lot of her decision making. I think it's why she's held back a lot of her children from experiencing life and learning things, and being able to look outside of their home for connection. I would not be shocked if the little kids had never stayed the night over someone else's house, if they even have friends, have they even had a play date with anybody outside of that home. So I could really see the principle of polygamy and plural marriage and the religious calling and conviction that Robyn has around that would actually cause for her to leave Kody. And because she has those young children, I would think that she gave him an ultimatum and said, you can live on that side of the house or in that room. That's fine. You're gone a lot with your work, as he says it. But I have no desire to really have a relationship with you. As soon as these kids are gone, I'm gone. And let's just save face until the show is over and ride it till the wheels fall off. I would not be shocked, y'all. And I think something that kind of made me think that maybe they already weren't as close as they try to act like they are is when they have that Christmas scene, and it's easy for Robyn to put off on Meri as the reason why she doesn't want to be like romantically snuggly and loving with Kody in front of her, right? Or in front of the kids. Even when Meri wasn't there, she says, "Oh, I don't want to do this in front of the children," right? I don't think that's it, y'all. I really think that they're not really romantically connected anymore. And I think Kody took advantage of the fact that cameras were there because he knows that Robyn wants to save face and was trying to make that connection with her. But I don't think she's attracted to him anymore. Once that man started becoming completely different, which I don't think she's attracted to this guy that she's with now, this manosphere guy. I think she's doing what she's doing now because she's stuck. Like, and she doesn't know what to do. And she's not that bright. So I don't think she really knows what her legal rights are, to be honest with you. But I feel like she feels kind of stuck now because she's got these kids and he's living only at her house. But I don't think she's romantically at all attracted to this man anymore. And she's trying to save face because she doesn't want to tell the camera, yeah, this relationship failed too. I don't know. I'm kind of curious how that's going to pan out. But I really think that this man was just stringing these women along, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, simply because of the respect that he wanted from Robyn. And he had no desire to actually be in full fellowship with either of those wives as soon as he got with Robyn. I think in his heart, who he probably is in reality is a monogamist. And that's okay. That's okay if he's a monogamist. But to keep up this lie and this facade that you actually still really believe in the idea and the principle of plural marriage seems kind of crazy at this point. And I think the people, the people, would have a lot more respect for this man if he just came clean about it and just said, I really don't believe in polygamy anymore. And frankly, I really only have a desire to have one wife. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments. Do you think, number one, that Kody strung these wives along simply for the fact that he wanted respect from Robyn? And also, do you think they're actually really together? Or do you even think Robyn wants to still really be with Kody outside of financials at this point? I think you guys have a lot of opinions and I want to hear them all. Put them in the comments. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Of course, you guys share this video everywhere. There's some fun groups. Share it in the groups. Check out the merch. We got some fun ones. The Pinocchio one with Robyn not being the victim. Girl, come on. You are the consummate victim. Otherwise, thanks for your support. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.